Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's a free online speaking course for you. So if you want to speak English fluently, you have to do some things which I am going to tell you. The first thing you have to do is think in English. English में ही आपको सोचना है. Then second thing you have to do that, watch my all videos of tenses and its subtypes. Then I have also made the videos on noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb. So after watching this video, you will be able to construct the grammatical correct sentences. तर हे सर्व व्हिडिओच्या लिंक मी डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स मध्ये दिलेले आहेत, तिथे तुम्ही बघू शकता. देन थर्ड थिंग यू हॅव टू डू दॅट, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस ऑफ इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग. आप जितना इंग्लिश बोलने की प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना ही आपको इंग्लिश फ्लुएंट आ सकता है. देन फोर्थ थिंग यू हैव टू डू दैट, बी पॉजिटिव. एवरीवन कैन स्पीक इंग्लिश आफ्टर वॉचिंग ऑल द सीरीज ऑफ इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कोर्स. सब हर कोई इंग्लिश बोलना सीख सकता है अगर ये 4 बातें आप लोग ध्यान में रखते हो. सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग आवर वीडियो, if you do not have subscribed the channel, then please subscribe the channel and like and share the videos, ताकि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग इसका फायदा उठा सके. In today's video, I am going to use English, Hindi and Marathi also in some extent, because some people don't understand English to English language. That's why I am using 3 languages in some extent. So in the first video of day first, I have taught you how to make simple and easy sentences by using simple verbs which are used in daily life. So in this video, in day 2, we are going to learn how to construct grammatical correct sentences by learning the tenses. So in this video, I am going to explain the present tense in detail. So you will be able to construct the sentences, grammatically correct sentences. So first thing, we should know that what is mean by tense. टेन्स म्हणजे काय? टेन्सला आपण मराठीत काळ म्हणतो. इट इज द टाइम ऑफ एन ऍक्शन. एखादी क्रिया ही केव्हा घडलेली आहे ते दर्शविणारी वेळ, टायमिंग, दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज द टेन्स. While teaching you simultaneously, I am giving you some tricks also how to identify the tenses. So first we will learn present tense. Now tell me first, what are the main types of tenses? Who will tell me? Yes, Farid?
Present tense,
Yes.
past tense and future tense.
Yes, very good. There are 3 main types of tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. So in today's video we are going to learn present tense in detail with all its subtypes and examples. So present tense, what is mean by present tense? The action which is going on at the present moment. जी आता प्रेझेंट मोमेंटला जी ऍक्शन चालू आहे तो काळ म्हणजे कोणता? प्रेझेंट टेन्स, ज्याला आपण मराठीत वर्तमान काळ म्हणतो. देन पास्ट टेन्स मीन्स द ऍक्शन विच इज ऑलरेडी हॅपन्ड इन द पास्ट. अशी ऍक्शन की जी होऊन गेलेली आहे, घडून गेलेली आहे, त्याला आपण म्हणणार पास्ट टेन्स. अँड द फ्युचर टेन्स मीन्स द ऍक्शन विच इज गोइंग टू बी हॅपन्ड इन द फ्युचर. भविष्यामध्ये जी घटना घडणार आहे त्याला आपण भविष्यकाळ म्हणजेच फ्युचर टेन्स असं म्हणतो. सो फर्स्ट वी विल सी द टाइप्स ऑफ प्रेझेंट टेन्स. सो देर आर 4 टाइप्स ऑफ प्रेझेंट टेन्स. श्रेयस, टेल मी which are the 4 types?
Simple present
Yes.
tense, continuous present tense,
Present continuous tense, then
present
present perfect tense,
present
and last one
perfect
is
continuous tense,
present perfect continuous tense. There are 4 subtypes of present tense: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. So simple present tense means I am giving you some tricks how to identify simple present, continuous tense, perfect tense while teaching. सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स आपण केव्हा वापरायचा आहे, जेव्हा आपण एखादी हॅबिच्युअल ऍक्शन म्हणजे नियमित घडणारी क्रिया एक्सप्रेस करतोय. ऐसे एक्शन की जो हम हमेशा करते हैं, वी आर यूज टू डू इट हैबिचुअली, then we have to use simple present tense. Then to express the universal facts, we also use the simple present tense. Universal truth जे आहे, फॉर एक्झाम्पल द सन रायझेस इन द ईस्ट, सूर्य हा नेहमी पूर्वेलाच उगवतो, हे युनिव्हर्सल ट्रूथ आहे. असे युनिव्हर्सल ट्रूथ एक्सप्लेन करण्यासाठी सुद्धा आपण सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स वापरतो. सो नाउ वी विल सी द एक्झाम्पल्स. So here I have written one example. He sings a song. I will tell you how to construct the sentence also. So here I have written the structure of English language. How to form the sentence. The structure is subject plus verb plus object. So while writing the sentence, first thing we have to remember that we have to write the subject. Then the subject may be noun, pronoun or name of any person, place or thing also. Yes. So here I have written he, the pronoun he. So if the pronoun or subject is singular, then we have to add s or es to the main verb. एक गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवायची आहे की सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये मेन व्हर्बला एस किंवा ईएस लागतो केव्हा, जर सब्जेक्ट हा सिंग्युलर म्हणजे एकवचनी असेल तर. जर सब्जेक्ट हा प्लुरल असेल तर देर इज नो नीड टू ऍड एस और ईएस टू द मेन वर्ब. वी विल राईट ओनली मेन वर्ब और बेसिक वर्ब. सब्जेक्टच्या पुढे आपलं मूळ क्रियापद येतं, सिंग्युलर असेल तर क्रियापदाला एस किंवा ईएस आपण ऍड करणार. And then we will write an object. He sings a song. Here the object is a song. So I have written here one sentence. So if we change the subject, then we have to make some changes in the verb also. Here I have written that if we write I, we will see it in the continuous tense. The next type. But suppose I am writing here I instead of he. That now what will be the remaining sentence? Who will tell me? I
sing a
sing
song.
a song. Very good. I sing a song. So I have told you that if the subject is singular, then we have to add s or es to the main verb. But here I have not added s or es. Because it is the grammatical rule that after I we have to write only main verb. त्याला एस किंवा ईएस लागत नाही. आयच्या पुढे आपण फक्त सिंग मेन वर्बच लिहिणार. इट इज अ ग्रॅमॅटिकल रूल. आय सिंग अ सॉन्ग. सो इफ वी चेंजेस द सब्जेक्ट ॲज शी, व्हॉट विल बी द सेंटेन्स? हू विल टेल मी?
She sings a song.
शी सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग. No change is there. Only we have changed the subject here. Instead of he, we have written she. If we write here they, then what will be the sentence? They
Sings a song.
They sing a song. As per the rule which I have already told you that if the subject is plural, we will write only main verb. No need to write s or es because the subject is plural. अनेक वचनी करता आहे त्यामुळे आपण क्रियापद मूळ क्रियापद हे जसंच्या तसं लिहिणार आहोत. त्यामध्ये काही चेंजेस करणार नाही. एस किंवा ईएस पण लागणार नाही. देन आय हॅव रिटन द ऑब्जेक्ट. सो इट इज these are the examples of simple present tense. Now we will see present continuous tense, the second type. The word shows, continuous word shows that the action is going on. इट इज कंटिन्युअस. याला आपण चालू वर्तमान काळ म्हणतो मराठीमध्ये, की ज्याच्यामध्ये ऍक्शन ही चालू आहे, एखादी क्रिया ही चालू आहे. means continuous. Then we have to use the simple present tense. So here I have given you some words, pronouns, and after that those pronouns we have to write the helping verbs. So if there is I, we will use the helping verb am. If there is he, she or it, we will use is. If there is subject as they or we, then we will write there are, the helping verbs. So first sentence we will convert into present continuous tense. He. So here I have given that after he we have to write the helping verb is. He is. अगर यहाँ पे सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट है तो उसके आगे हमें क्या यूज करना है, हेल्पिंग वर्ब इज. अगर यहाँ आई दिया है तो एम, और अगर ही, शी, इट है then also we will use is. If there is plural subject, that is they or we, then we will use are. Here the subject is singular, that's why I have written here is, he is. Then we will write the main verb. Then here some change we have to do, that we have to add ing to the main verb. The ing shows that the action is going on. It is continuous. Ing shows that the action is continuous or going on. He is writing a paper. Here I have given different example. We can also convert this example into present continuous tense. Who will tell me? Yes, Piyush.
He is singing a song.
Yes. He is singing a song. We have written subject. Then according to the subject we have written here helping verb is. We have added here ing to the main verb. Then we have written an object or song. So if we use they instead of he, so what will be the sentence?
They is singing a song. They are
They
singing
is-
a song.
No, they are. I have already given in the chart that if the subject is plural, we have to use are. Subject हा काय आहे, अनेक वचनी आहे, त्यामुळे आपण इथे काय वापरणार आहोत, are. They are singing a song. So have you understood? Okay, now we will see the next tense subtype of present tense, that is present perfect tense. When we call the perfect, when the work is completed, then we call it as a perfect. Yes? जेव्हा एखादी ऍक्शन ही पूर्ण झालेली आहे तेव्हा आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो, परफेक्ट, ज्याला मराठीत आपण पूर्ण वर्तमान काळ असं म्हणतो. Then we will see the examples of present perfect tense. We will take the first example and convert it into present perfect. He. Then instead of is, here we have to write have or has according to the subject. He has. If there is he, she or it, then we have to write has, the helping verb. If there is they or we will write have, I or you, then also we will write have. So here I have written he, that's why I have taken the helping verb has. He has. Now we will write the third form of the verb. Write, wrote, written. What is the third form of the verb write? Written. At the end of the video, I am giving you the chart of 3 forms of the verb. It will help you to make the sentences. So here we will write written. He has written. Then we will write the object as it is, a paper. Now who will convert the next sentence into present perfect tense? He is singing a song. We have to convert it into present perfect tense. He,
He
Yes.
has sung a song.
very good. He has sung a song. The third form of the sing is sung. Sing, sang, sung. So that's why we have written has after the pronoun, because it's plural, singular subject. Then we have written the third form of the main verb, and then we have written an object. Now, if we change the subject, and if we write here they, then what will be the sentence? They
have sing a song.
have seen.
Sung a song.
Sung a
Sung a song.
They have sung.
They
They
have
have
sung a song. Here the subject is plural, that's why we have written have. Then third form of verb. They have sung a song. Now let's move towards the last subtype. Present perfect continuous tense. So here is the combination of perfect tense and continuous tense. In perfect tense, आता याला आपण मराठीमध्ये काय म्हणणार? पूर्ण अपूर्ण वर्तमान काळ किंवा चालू अपूर्ण चालू पूर्ण वर्तमान काळ, की ज्याच्यामध्ये काही ऍक्शन ही पूर्ण झालेली आहे आणि अजूनही काही ऍक्शन ही चालू आहे. काही काम आपण कंप्लीट केलेलं आहे. सम वर्क वी हॅव डन अँड सम वर्क इज गोइंग ऑन. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. We will convert the first sentence into present perfect. He. So here some changes we have to do. We have to write here has been or have been. If the subject is singular, then we will use has been. If the subject is plural, then we will use have been. Subject हा एकवचनी असेल तर has been वापरणार, अनेकवचनी असेल तर have been वापरणार. So here subject is singular, that's why we will write here has been. He has been. Now we have taken has from the perfect tense. Now we have to add ing of the continuous tense to the main verb. He has been writing a paper. What changes we have done? After the subject we have written here has been or have been. Subject is singular, that's why we have written has been. Then we have to add ing to the main verb, and then we have to write the object. So now who will tell me who will convert the next sentence into present perfect continuous tense? Yes, Vedant, tell me.
He has been singing a song.
He has been singing a song. Okay. If we change the subject, instead of he, we will write they. Then what will be the sentence?
Have been.
Yes, tell me the full sentence.
They have been
Hmm?
writing a song. Writing a paper.
Singing a song. They have been singing a song. Or you can say they have been writing a paper. It's also okay. So let's revise it. I'm telling you the structures also while teaching. It will help you to write the sentences. So in simple present tense, the structure will be S plus V1 plus object. Subject plus first form of the verb plus object. What will be the structure of present continuous tense? Subject plus am or is or are plus main verb plus ing plus object. It is the structure of present continuous tense. Then what will be the structure of present perfect tense? Subject plus have or has, then V3 main verbचं third form आपण लिहिणार, and then we will write the object. Present perfect continuous tense, subject plus has been or have been plus main verb plus ing plus object. So these are the structures of all the subtypes. So here I have given you some hints and tricks how to identify the tenses. एकदा मराठीमध्ये आपण हे कन्वर्ट करून बघू. ही सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग, तो गाणे गातो. ही इज सिंगिंग अ सॉन्ग, तो गाणे गात आहे. ऍक्शन इज गोइंग ऑन. ही हॅज संग अ सॉन्ग, त्याने गाणे गायले. ही हॅज बीन सिंगिंग अ सॉन्ग, तो गाणे गात आलेला आहे. काही गाण्याची ऍक्शन त्याची झालेली आहे, काही गाणं गाऊन झालेलं आहे आणि अजूनही तो गात आहे. So these are the all subtypes of present tense. I hope you will understand and you can also speak the sentences into all subtypes of present tense while after watching this video. So it's enough for day second. In the next video we will learn all the subtypes of past tense. Till then keep watching the videos and bye.